Hello, welcome to the pet room. David Bradley here. I'm your host. And these glasses, I like them, but I don't know what. They're just not that handy. Maybe I will be rid of them. I have other reading glasses that are quite good. Okay, so I have to extricate this pet that said on the side that it's a dead BBS pet, which means it's from the Bradley Brothers bulletin board system from long ago. But first, behold the magic. It is a disc notcher. I will set that on this 8K pet. And behold the magic. Another disc notcher. I will set that on an 8K pet. Oh, look, it's a Christmas hat. I will toss that up out of the way because I'm going to need more space. I am. Now, I was testing some tapes down here. So here, it's a tape in a bag. I'll tuck that between two pets. Oh, this thing. It's funny, this thing, it's a light thing. It's like a magnifying thing. I've had it for a long time. And it is. It's a magnifying thing. And I've never used it. But the batteries are still happy. So it's basically, I guess the thing is, hey, this might be handy to look at the traces. See, the idea is it's a thing from Radio Shack. It's got this light. You're supposed to set it on something and then go and look in and see. Right. Maybe that'll be handy to look at traces on the bad thing. Oh. Now here is a relic I cannot lose. It's the business card of Doris Bradley of the Toronto Pet Users Group. Let's hold on to that. What do we have here? We have a chip. 6522. Bad. Green RAM. Chiclet. Right. Funny, I find these bags. It's got screws. But yet it talks about RAM. Okay. Bad 6550. Good 6550 RAM chip. Oh, from the Dusty Rusty Crusty. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. What do we got here? Bad 6540. Alright, good. Fine, just toss them on the bed. What is this? Bad 2001. 6550. Rear. Oh, okay. Here's the top of some sort of spray can. And what will it is, or what it is, I don't know. I will probably recycle it. Oh, here's a cool thing. This thing here, that's a heat sink. It's supposed to be on a board for a super pet. And it was fastened by a rivet, but the rivet broke. So I put it in a bag. Now here are some more glasses. These actually may be more handy. They're kind of dusty. They are. These. Oh yeah. These are much better for reading. Oh yeah. Here, when I worked at Lawrence Park Collegiate, there was a young fellow named Ian Cooper who came to teach there. Actually, he was a few moments late in calling to say that he intended to apply. Lucky for him, I didn't notice that. And then he had until 4 p.m. to get in his resume and other stuff, and he did. Anyway, he got the job. Why did he get the job? Well, I mean, he was good, he was fine, he was dandy, but he had one thing, and this is why I tell young people: yes, do things, get involved in things, but do things well, and do things that are memorable, and do things that you're proud of. Anyway, so out of all the people, and there were lots of people who applied, they decided they should shortlist him because he had been an instructor, a weight room instructor in a women's prison. And they thought, oh, my, we got to meet this guy. Anyway, and so here is the business card of one Ian Cooper, the old Toronto Board of Education, and he was doing cooperative education. And that is basically, you find placements for people, and they go and get real experience. Here's a chip. Put it up on the pet. What do we got here? Here's a chip with a broken pin. Put it up on the pet. Now here's something. I have never used this. I probably never will. It's almost like a Chinese fighting star, but it is actually a screwdriver. And it has some interesting things. Well, it's got a Phillips. It's got a straight. Looks like a couple of Robertsons, maybe. Oh no. Well, maybe. Maybe that's a Robertson. And then it has like some Allen things. Anyway, cool, kind of like a snowflake. Maybe I should just hang it on the Christmas tree. Oh, here's another thing you won't find many of anymore. It's a keychain in the shape of, you would say, a Commodore 64, but it doesn't actually say 64. So it could be a VIC-20, and it could be a Commodore 16. Ta-da! All right, so what else is lurking here that needs to move? Oh. All right, some cassette tape boxes. I will set them in between another pet. And this, I'm always worried about having this around here, but it's a funky little hammer. It is. It's seen a lot of life. I'm not sure what particular kind of hammer it is. I like it. I do, especially the big knob. One round, one square. But I don't know. I'm always afraid. It's a heavy thing. I'm always afraid that something bad might happen. So I'm going to try and tuck it out of the way where it can't get into trouble. And here is a whole, oh my word. Okay, some of these I got to take upstairs. Here's a teeny tiny little screwdriver. Good. I'm going to move this here too. Good for taking apart keyboards. And what else? Oh, a big thick Sharpie. Lovely. Here's another tiny screwdriver. Oh, there's some change in a little thing. Now here's the reason. Oh look, sorry. Little screwdriver, that can come off too. Here's the reason a lot of tripods end up in secondhand stores. Because they made this thing removable. And then people lose them. But I'm sure I have the tripod around. I have no doubt. Soft Logic Page Stream. This is for the Amiga. As far as I can tell. Is there anything else remarkable in here? I see something. Maybe I should get out of here. Oh, okay. It's a Sony camera thing. Oh, wait. Everything I move, I see something else potentially remarkable. Oh. This is a thing. I think it might be a prototype of the C-Link. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe. Mama. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, there's always things. So this stuff here and this roundabout thing, which it's a good thing. This is an old CD thing, almost like a miniature little garbage can. I guess I can go up here. At least it's out of the way. These glasses are pretty good, and these glasses are not. Oh, what do we got? Oh, here. It's Y2K. Have no fear. The bug's in here. The year 2000. Pet Millennium Bug. And indeed, inside the box, I'm very careful. How do I get it out of here? I will find the big box. It's kind of like a. Oh, it's trying to sneak out. It's trying to fall. It's trying to get away. Oh dear, what's going on here? Oh dear. Stop it. There. It's a big box. Oh. There. It's a tiny little chip with two little eyes. There it is. The Millennium Bug. That's all it is. Great big box. Tiny little chip that if you're not careful, it'll fall out. Anyway, still here. Still here. What do we got? Another bag. What is this? Bad 6550 RAM. Good. Well, I wish it wasn't bad, but it is. What do we got here? A bunch of screws in an assortment of bags. A bag of bags with stuff. Alright, that can sit there. Now here, oh yeah, this is kind of the scam. Look, if you want to sink screen wipes, yes, don't use your t-shirt on your screen of your phone. Use our patented, soft, beautiful screen wipes. And of course, then I use one or two. They sit in a bag. They might have been moist at one point, but that's long ago. Aww. Anyway, I'll put them. Ooh, what's the pet thing? I'll put the bag in the bag of the bags. Maybe I'll turn them over so I can actually seal the bag, which is the idea of having these things in a bag. Okay. I'll toss that up in that box. I don't know what's in that box. Oh, now these are kind of funky. These come from Dollarama. Look, bags. That too can go upstairs. Bags are handy. They are. Oh dear. Okay, we're almost there. Kind of, sort of. We have a disc box. I have a lot of discs around. What is this one? Oh my. Okay. Now, these discs, I'll have to look at them. Oh yeah, I need to keep this separate. I need to take it upstairs. But before I close it up, I have found some things when I was in Florida. There we are. Computers, etc. Many stories about that. All I can say is the best thing about being in business with your family is you're in business with your family. And the worst thing about being in business with your family is that you're in business with your family. And then after I got back here, for a while, I did some computer things. But I found there were so many stupid people involved in computers and liars and cheats and such. It was much more interesting to work with people than try and undo the troubles that other people created as they ripped people off. Alright, we're getting there, but we're not there. We have another disc thing here. Oh, look, it's a disc case. Would be beautiful for mailing discs. Would be. But, yeah. I tossed it in that box. I shall. Oh, this feels. Oh, yeah. Looky, looky. It's a Commodore calculator. And indeed, it has a battery in it. And it works. Oh, that's funny. There. There. There's the screen all lit up with 8s. I went to put all 9s in and it stuck a 1 at the end. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, I just don't know. Anyway, we gotta get everything off of this pet. Get it out of here. Now here. Oh boy. Here are some screws. And they are definitely of a non-standard variety. I don't know what they're for. I don't know what they would work in. I don't know. So at this moment, I'm just going to throw them in with this change and not worry about it. Alright, now here, it's funny. The last time Rudy was here, we got some stuff from somebody and there was this book and he said, "Oh no, that's yours. You can't, no. I said, no, Rudy, I've got it. I've had one of these, perhaps 2 of these, for a very long time. This was the book. And I wasn't all that, I never liked the graphic on the front. I just didn't. But it came with the pet. It was like the pet manual. Some of the less informed people I went to school with would call it the pet Bible. But that's not the case at all. It was okay. The Pet Bible was written by Rato Colin West. Here we have hands-on basic with a pet. Basic training your pet computer. And this was the one that I liked better. The looks of it anyway. This came also in the box with the pet. And I don't know. Written by the same people? I've never really looked. No. One of them is Carol Estoneau and Adam Osborne. And this was Carol Estoneau and Janice K. Enger. I hope she's not angry. Okay. So, we're getting there in terms of having this cleared. Here is my new Commodore hat that I have put together. I had one that I'd had for maybe 40 years. It was a baseball cap. But I decided, no, that's not. It's not. So I have things from the TPUG conference on here. I'll get more. And I will fill it around there. I adore my 64. All kinds of buttons, including the one to grow on. And I love my Commodore computer. Indeedy. I love them all. Alright, I'm going to put that up here, out of the way, on a circuit board for something. And then we have some TPUG magazines. I like this cover. C128, C64, CPM. And of course, as many people said of CPM, who cares? Who cares, really? There's another 2, 3 of the December, 4, 5 of the December 84 with my brother and I. Oh! And here is my sister made for me. There's only one that I know of. It's a Commodore scarf. It has two such logos. I have not worn it in quite some time, but it stays in the pet room. And perhaps one day, when all the foolishness is over. Oh, it went okay. I've always thought that I would want to go to one of the computer shows in the States. But I can't do that right now because of the foolishness. So, oh well. Anyway, so here are the T-Pug magazines. They do not need to be here, but they are sacred. Okay, there's a box over here. One thing about magazines, if you get a big stack in your hand, it's easy to have them slip out and fall and rip the covers. Kind of defeats the purpose. Okay, now up here, I don't know if I can get this safely, but I'll try. I will try. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. I can do this. I can do this. Oh, I can sort of do this. Oh, look. Here's the first book that came with the first pets. That's all it was. Maybe this is a copy of one. But that was the manual. And here's a Commodore phone. It is lovely. 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 I'll set that on here. Okay. What do we got here? A remote control for something that's not here. But it's never going to be used again. So, yeah. Needs to go. So I'll set it there. So I can go now here. Oh, yeah. Here's a camera bag. I need to go through my camera stuff because I really need to start carrying a camera again. I really do. I do. Oh, I almost knocked things down there. What's this? Ooh. Not here. Oh. I don't know what this is. It's a little circuit board with a little thing, and it's wrapped up. Cool. But it has an EEPROM with an open window. So here, I don't know if you can see this, but we're almost to where I could possibly get. Oh, well, we can get some of these off of here. What are these? Oh, T-Pug. T-Pug, oh, more December 84. T-Pug, run. Oh, the Transactor. Special reference issue. They had the best covers. Transactor was great. Yep. This is a cool ad. Amdec. They made monitors. They were good. They were fine. But they would work on all kinds of things. So there they are. Advertising that if you need a monitor and it had a new 2-year warranty. Okay, we're almost to where we're not going to get it out of here, but we're going to get close. Oh, yeah. Things are trying to fall. These things, they're magazine things. I've never liked them for magazines. I don't know why, but they're good to put between things to protect things from getting hurt. Here's Run Magazine. Here's AC's Guide. The source to Amiga software, hardware, and accessories. Another T-Pug magazine. Ooh, here's the Commodore SX64. Ah, here's something I got years ago. It was very handy. little TRS-80 computer thing, handheld. Worked in BASIC. It was magic. Oh yeah. Now here. Oh yeah. Oh, stop. Here, when things were not going well with T-Pug and the Torpet, this is one of the reasons they didn't go well. If this picture was never supposed to be on the front of the magazine, but somehow it ended up in the magazine. Now, way in the back there, in the corner, near Chris Bennett, is Doris Bradley. It's hard to see her. It is, but she's there. But on the front of this is Bruce Beach, Tracy Bennett, Chris Bennett's mother, Chris Bennett, and of course my mother. Indeed. The Independent Commodore Users Magazine, which of course, yeah, well, that's what got into things. That's why when you have an organization and such, you don't let somebody one perfect sort of profit from things. Anyway, eventually it turned into a mess. And of course, the Torpet stopped. Well, carried on for a bit. And the T-Pug magazine started on. But then, that too was another thing. Like, are we a club or are we a magazine? We're a club. Anyway, I remember being involved in some of those bullshit talks. Did I say that? And discussions. Such stupidity. We were a club with a newsletter. And let's put the magazine on the newsstand so we can lose all kinds of money and no one will buy it. Way to go. Let's move the office to a place that has incredibly high rent that I don't understand. Yeah. Stupid. Anyway. All right. Well, there's something else here. I think I can get it. Without hurting anything. Can't get the drive down right now. It's heavy. But here is a great book. No Place to Hide by David Bradley. That's not me. But what this is, Dr. David Bradley wrote in his log. Where are those glasses that are good? Operation Crossroads is not an experiment undertaken by specialists. It is not even an American project, to which have been invited foreign representatives. It is a test conducted by many different people. In a world of men, women, and their children will participate in its results. Later, presenting his log to the public, Dr. Bradley wrote that, like other people trained in the objective and impersonal ways of scientific thought, he have subconsciously subscribed to the old saying, "Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." Only it didn't. The truth about the nuclear energies of the atom had instead made us less free, more interdependent, and has threatened to enslave us all in a frantic and foredoomed race for military power. If a log like this helps to give some inkling of what atomic energy means to the average man or woman, then perhaps the scientific and military secrets uncovered at Bikini will have been worth their cost. I would, of course, at times, actually, maybe I should get something, a version of this that says no place to hide from David Bradley, because in my role at schools, that's the whole thing. Even if you don't know everything, you create the illusion that you do. Anyway, all right, so this pet, is it missing a key? It is missing a key. It's missing the N key, which means, of course, we'll have to do some surgery on the keyboard, which, of course, is exactly what we need, I think. All right, Glasses off. Alrighty. So, I'm going to move the MSD dual drive, and then I'm going to make every effort to move this tab. It is, oh, I'm not, I think the top is metal. The bottom could be ceramic. I'm not too sure, but definitely it says on the side, and you can't see the sticker from there, dead BBS pet. So that will go well with the things I've been testing. It will. Anyway, as I say, this kind of reminds me of the Super Pet saga that Rudy went through, in that he was so happy when the Super Pet didn't work, and then that led to literally months of torment. Now, I don't want this keyboard stuff to turn out being months of torment, but indeed torment. Gee, what does this sound like? Oh, yeah. No, this I think is the same kind of keyboard. That's good. So, all right. Well, thanks for coming to the pet room. Stay tuned as the explorations continue. As I say, all I wanted to do was test some 4040 drives, because there's a fellow. No, there's not a fellow. Sorry, I misspoke. There is a person who is interested in perhaps a 4040. And, but they have a 64, so I said, you will need an interface, you will need a cable. So I think we will come to terms, and I will ship it away. But I need to test. I needed a pet, and that's why I was hooking up the pet that smoked, and then the keyboard troubles, and then, oh, it just goes on. On and on and on. Anyway, with Super Pet, of course, Rudy ended up creating 2 manuals to help people who want to fix Super Pets. So that all worked out well. But just one to test disk drives. Kind of actually reminds me of some kid says to her mother, his mother, whatever, child says to mother, did you want a boy or a girl? And she said, I just wanted a back rub. All right. Time to stop recording. Stop charging. Let's check. Are we still working? Yep. Microphone's still lit up. So I'll start copying, downloading, moving things, and we'll carry on. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely day. Thanks for coming. I hope you've enjoyed this trip down memory lane with all these relics, and we'll see where we end up next in the world of Commodore. I'm David Bradley. I'm your host. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye for now.